Hi YouTube, this is Irish Sofa Kelly all the way from the UK. How are you doing? To all Kelly supporters and fans all around the world. I'm actually sitting here in work and I've took a couple of minutes break because there's just a couple of things that I wanted to say. And that is in regards to the Dollar for the King campaign. So, I've just had a little idea, nothing much, but I started to get a little bit giddy, and I love to crack an old joke, nothing to do with being Irish. And this one is on Douglas Anton, R. Kelly's legal representative, one of them. So, what my intention is this, okay, and I don't know if it's going to work. Last night I was going through the YouTube streets and I actually heard a lady blogger speak about the Dollar for the King campaign not being a real, funding, campaign kind of to raise funds for R. Kelly's situation, which anybody who doesn't know about R. Kelly, because there is some people who still don't know about his situation in the world, is that he is actually right now in federal prison trying to fight for his innocence, okay, on multiple charges. But you can read up on that when you've got the time. Just go straight into YouTube. Levi for Kelly, there is so many different people that you could just have a look in and go in. But anyway, my point. So when this lady spoke about the Dollar for the King campaign and having evidence that it wasn't valid, I thought to myself, okay, so there's only one way that we're going to find this out. Okay, so I goes over to Levi for Kelly's page, okay, and I left a comment on his YouTube page, and I said, hi Levi, in your own time, is it possible that you can refund me the £50 sterling that I donated recently, so that it can be redirected back to R. Kelly in prison? And so, of course, I woke up this morning and there was quite a detailed reply, and very polite and above board, and seemed a little bit, put out and a little bit kind of hurt, which I understand, because he obviously thought up this idea and wanted to do his best for R. Kelly, and I'm sure he has worked so hard in the background, especially trying to get people to raise awareness, get people to donate to this cause. Okay, so I didn't reply. Well, not yet. I didn't reply, but I will do. So in his reply, there was something like, I've emailed Douglas Anton because I have no ownership of the fund, which there has been a couple of bloggers saying that he has got sole ownership, and he's apparently keeping the money for himself, him and his secretary, or whoever it is, okay? So making it really sound that it's all a blag and it's all a con, so people won't donate to this really good cause. And, he said, but he had emailed Douglas Anton, who is the treasurer, obviously, who oversees the fund, so it's in his possession really, and he had sent him an email and to make him aware that I want my refund back. That's very long-winded, isn't it? But if I didn't explain myself, you wouldn't know where I was coming from. Okay, so here's the deal. Couldn't help but, get a little bit giddy. So I went on my lunch day and I was just thinking, and I was laughing to myself, and I thought, right, there's just one way of finding out. For those who doubt the fund, now I have to be honest, I have never doubted the fund, that it wasn't real. I've never thought that anyone was scamming out of it. In fact, this is just me, I wouldn't care, because it's the intention of why I give in the first place and what that reason is for. And I wouldn't give it if I didn't think that it was valid around the level, okay? So, anyway, so I just took the time to email Douglas Anton, and I tried to remember. I said, "Hi Douglas, good afternoon. I hope you're all well. Please, may I have the full refund of £50 recently donated towards the Dollar for the King campaign. Thank you. Kind regards." Okay. So now, if I was sitting behind a computer and if I opened an email like that, right? Oh, I better not say what I'd be probably thinking. I'd be, jeez, that's really sad. And I thought the Irish, they were very generous, very charitable. What's going on? Oh, just give it to her. Okay. Now, what I didn't put on the email was that, please, in acknowledgement, if you could reply to this just to let me know you received. So I'll do that in a second. So now, when Douglas Anton refunds me my £50, because he will do, because he's a very polite man and he looks a lovely man. I've never met him. You know, I'm in the UK here, right? So I don't know how to, just in case people don't believe me, it's just a bit of a badge I'm wearing. I don't know if people bloody read that. Sorry for the inappropriate language, but anyway. So so I mean, I'm not in a cell, but it looks like a cell, but it's a private little room. Okay, and I'm at a desk. So Douglas is going to email me and refund it. Now, if he has, you know, if he can actually take himself to reply or just submit the money back into my account, refund in PayPal. Now, when I receive that back, then that's going to validate me as a person who has donated very little, to be fair, so far. That is a level and it's above board. And this is the thing I wanted to do, given that I'm in the UK. I've never met Levi Kelly. I've never met Douglas Anton. I don't know them. I just know that the cause is for R. Kelly. Okay? So now that's going to tell me, basically, right, that this is very real. This fund is very real. Okay? Which I haven't doubted. You know, and I don't want to go down that road of what bloggers are doing. I don't want to, but anybody can become affected by them YouTube streets and the subject that they're dealing with. So I'm very aware of that because I'm guilty. You know, I'm the same. So anyway, so let's see what happens. And you don't have to take my word for it. But then I'm not going to even try proving myself and my word out there to people. I'm just going to show you the evidence and the proof, and I hope that that'll be enough of that. But you're not going to listen to me. But I'm going to continue donating. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'll be back soon.